What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're back at it once again, and today we're going to be flying the PMP A321 freeware aircraft, or FS2020, the A321 by Project MegaPacks. So should be a fun flight. This isn't a bad airplane. I flew it some yesterday, checked it out a little bit, so we'll be giving it a try today, see how it goes. All right, let's hop in and get ready. It is in Atlanta, stormy Atlanta departure today once again, flying for Delta Airlines. All right, so this isn't a bad airplane. It's got, you know, it's not like the A320 by fly-by-wire. They're working on it. It's got some issues with it, at least some bugs and kind of quirks that I've encountered with it. But hey, it's an A321. It looks nice. It flies pretty good from what I can tell. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, we're in the plane. The batteries, like the electrics are on, but I'm not on external power and the APU's not running. So I'm guessing that's a system that doesn't work yet. Even though I have to have the APU running to start the engine. So we'll do that. We'll get that started. All right, got that going. Let's go ahead and do nav and logo since we're powered up, kind of, sort of. Flight plan is already input into the FMS. I did it in little nav map and exported it and brought it into Sim. You know, one of the big issues that I have with Microsoft is like, you know, I put in a standard arrival for an airport, and sometimes it's like incomplete, like it's missing waypoints, or it does like a different transition than what you wanted it to do, and I don't know why. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but you know, it is what it is. We just have to make do with what we got for now. So I used a little nav map to kind of alleviate all those issues. All right, let's go ahead and get the beacon on. We're going to start and do a self pushback. A self pushback is a big no-no in a low engine aircraft like this, but that's what we're going to do because I don't want to mess with the tug. I really kind of hate the tug in FS2020, so I need to get the, like, there's some mods I think out for the tug, so that would be nice to have. All right, is bleed going? No, it's not. We need the bleed once again to start the engines. Engines do not start without bleed air, so if you come away with anything from this video, remember that. I forget it all the time. All right, she seems to be starting up, yep. Once again, we're at Terminal B in Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. It is rainy today. It is rainy and stormy, but we're going to proceed and go on with it. All right, engine's coming up. Got it spooling up, that's looking good. And today's flight, we'll be flying to Memphis. I left that part out. We will be going to Memphis. It'll be from Atlanta to Memphis. So should be a nice little flight, not too terribly long. Okay, we got some kind of weird squeaky noise going on with the airplane. I don't know what that's about. I've heard it every time I've started it up. I've heard that though, so. All right, let's go with number one. Get him going. All right, she seems to be coming up for number one. Let's go ahead and put in the runway heading on this 275. That looks good. Speed, oh, well, she just, she went away. I don't know. The managed modes on this particular plane, I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's, they seem a little weird, like, if you put in an altitude and you pull it to climb and you leave the vertical speed in managed mode, like at times this thing has climbed and descended like 5,000 to 6,000 feet per minute. Just crazy numbers. So I don't know if that's something that needs to be tweaked or what exactly is going on with that, but that was a little bit weird as well. All right, the plane's up and running. We've got our beacon is on. Go ahead and get seatbelts, all that stuff. That doesn't work. Like I said, a lot of this stuff doesn't work compared to the A320. All right, engines are running. Let's go ahead and turn the APU off. That's all good. All right, I think we're set for now. We're going to do self-powered. Like I said, I don't want to fool with that train wreck of a tug. That thing's a hot mess. I really don't want to mess with it. All right, park and brake off. Reversers. Very nice. They did this a lot on the Mad Dogs and DC-9s and stuff like that. I've been on a few flights where they self-powered, but you know, those were the fuselage-mounted engines on the rear of the aircraft. These are a lot different. You know, she does back up quite well with it, though. I give her credit. She does all right. All right, give her a little power to stop the roll. There we go. All right, sweet. All right, let's hop back in. And we'll get her turned down just a tad. All right, let's get taxi light on. There we go. I think we're good with all that. Flight director on. That's set. Altimeter is set. Climb out to 10,000 feet. Once again for NASA 2, it's top end. What else we got? The TCAS doesn't work. That's already set. I think we're good. All right, let's go ahead. We'll see you down at the end of the runway. All right, we're holding short of 26 left. That'll be our departure runway once again, north side of the field, taking off to the west. Is Delta 716 inbound for, I'm hoping 26 right. Let's hop in the plane, take care of a few things. All right, landing lights. Let's get these all on. There we go. There we go. And that one, strobe on as well. We'll do on. I'm not sure if auto really works on this or not. Seatbelt signs are on. No smoking is on. I think we're good with everything. I really need to like make me a checklist that I can have in front of me, like in my lap. I'd rather have that on a computer screen because I just got way too much stuff. That's all looking good. Yeah, I think we're set. Let's go ahead and go flaps 1. Arm speed brakes. Braking to max. Auto brake to max. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, let's take 26 left. Let's get out of here before the bottom drops out because it looks to be any time now it's going to get nasty. Speed down just a little bit. We tad. One thing about this plane, you don't have to worry about the hot brakes like you do the A320. All right, that's good. Let's go. Get out of here. Sounds pretty good too. Sounds actually very nice. All right, a little bit of forward nose. A lot of rudder. Lots and lots of rudder. V1. Rotate. There we go. She's off. Very nice. Gear up. Positive rate. We're gonna get into a little rain. A bit of rain. Let's go ahead and get the auto throttle is set. Get the speed set. And flaps up. Got too much stuff going on here. Yeah, we know. We're good. Overspeed. There we go. Come on, manage, do something. Nope, she's not doing anything unless the autopilot is on, and then she'll hold her speed. So, okay. Yeah, that's a little wonky with her as well. Go to lever climb. Okay, that works. Good on that. But she won't slow up. Why won't she slow up to 250. Try that. Okay, she is slow. Okay, she's doing it that way, but like the managed speed mode is not working. We're up in the clouds. Get some anti-ice going just in case. I don't think it'd be a problem, but... And the power came way back. And now she's back in. Weird. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll take her on up to 360 so we won't have to worry about that anymore. Here you go. Yeah, the plane has some quirks. It handles really nice. Now, I'm not an expert. I can't tell you like how it compares to the real thing or anything like that. But just the way it handles, my initial impression, it flies okay. It seems all right. And like I said, it's a work in progress. These guys are, you know, these are just a team of volunteers. Donating their time and effort to do this stuff, so that's really cool that they're bringing something new. They have the A330. So the thing is with this plane, what are we climbing out at? 4,600 feet. Yeah, in managed climb, like, I don't know. That seems a little steep to me, but I don't know. That's a little odd to me as well, but maybe it's supposed to. Maybe that's on me. Anyway, I had heard about these guys before a while back, and I was like, oh, well, that's cool. Let's kind of sit on it for a bit and see how things go, you know, see how this progresses, and then try it out later. Like, usually I won't jump on anything right out of the gate. I'll let it mature a little bit before I try it out. See, you know, to give it time to like have bug fixes and stuff like that. So the other day I saw a video on YouTube where someone had flown the A321, the PMP A321. I was like, yeah, that's right. I had forgot about them. Completely forgot about this project. I was like, that's right. They were working on another plane too, in addition to the A321. I had it in my head that they were working on the A300. In reality, they're working on the A330. They have the A330 as well, but I had the A300 in my head, and I was super stoked because I wanted a cargo variant of the A300 because that would allow you to fly for UPS and FedEx and fly some really super cool routes that you don't generally see in the bigger aircraft in some of these airports. You know, I've seen some routes with the A300s that are like really short hops between obscure airports. So that was the first thing that popped in my head. I went to their website, and then I saw it was the A330, which is fine. That's great too. But I was really hoping to see a good cargo variant coming out. This plane does have cargo schemes, though FedEx and UPS, neither one use it. But you know, it is what it is. If you want to fly in that livery, you can. All right, we're climbing out on the NASA-2 departure. Not going to really be able to go over much of anything on this flight as far as scenery right now. Hopefully we'll get out of this cloud cover in a bit and see something on the ground. I really hope we do. It's kind of nice going into Memphis. All right, we're just past or just south of Villa Rica right now, heading towards the NASA fix. We'll be doing the Chuuk transition of the NASA-2 departure. So the next waypoints will have NASA, Engineer, and Chuuk. And we'll come off of Chuuk and we'll fly direct to... What's this other waypoint here? Wasser. And Wasser will start our arrival into Memphis. It is the... what is this star called? The Vans, the Wasser transition of the Vans arrival into Memphis from the southeast. So that will be our arrival, and we will be landing to the south on 18 left is what I've got set up right now. So pretty cool arrival into Memphis. Hopefully we'll be able to see more of it as we get further west. All right, once again, coming up on Bremen, Georgia on this departure for NASA 2 departure. There's the West Georgia Regional Airport right here, just outside of Carrollton. If it was clear, we'd be able to see Carrollton over that direction. I think that might be Carrollton right there, actually, Carrollton, Georgia. That's kind of cool. If you look at the clouds below there, it looks like they're dropping rain. You can see it going down to the ground, so that's pretty neat. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Not from the air. I've seen it on the ground, but I don't think I've ever... Oh, look at there, rainbow. Very nice. A beautiful rainbow there. Sweet. Okay, and some storm, like some storms building up there. All right, so we're carrying on just across the state line into Alabama. This time we'll be passing just a hair to the north of Anniston. Last video when we flew to Birmingham on the NASA departure, we flew over Oxford, which is just south of Anniston. This time we'll be flying to the north. We came off the standard instrument departure back at NASA when we fly in Birmingham, but this time we'll do the full transition chute. Hopefully the clouds will be breaking up. I was looking at Memphis in FlightAware, and it says that they're experiencing a 29-minute delay, which I don't understand because there's like nothing going on in Memphis right now. Like there's no planes taking off and no planes landing. So I don't know what that's about. That makes no sense to me. I don't know if it's like a weather-related thing. I don't see any rain around Memphis. It's all over in Georgia. There's like some really big storms to the south of Atlanta, back down towards like Columbus and that area. A few storms popping up to the southwest of Birmingham. Another storm cell. What is that going to be over here? That's going to be back like towards Fort Payne, Alabama. Another storm cell popping up over at Huntsville. And another one, I'm not sure where that one is at. It'd be cool if Little Nav Map did weather on the map as well. I'd like that. All right, here are over Anniston. Looks like we're leveling out now. We'll jump in the airplane, make sure everything's all right. Yes, leveling out at 36,000 feet. We're cruising at Mach 0.78. That all looks fine. I think we're good to go. So there's Anniston, and our big landmark that we use for Anniston is the Anniston Army Depot here. Here's a little closer look at our A321 Project MegaPack. Not bad. It's really just, it's not a bad looking airplane. I'm not too picky about this stuff. I'm really just not. You know, it doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles and stuff like that to make me happy. It doesn't have to have a fully functioning system. I just want some other aircraft to fly, really. You know, you're talking to someone that my heyday flight simming was back during the FS98 days, and aircraft were light years different than what they are now. Like, they were very basic and rudimentary back then. You know, in your FMS, like, you just programmed in waypoints. Like, you didn't even pick your arrivals and your departures and stuff like that. You just programmed that stuff in by hand, at least from what I remember. But there were tons and tons and tons of freeware aircraft available, like anything under the sun. If you wanted it, you could probably find it. There's a tremendous amount of stuff available for people free in the FS98 days, and that was really awesome. What is this? This is going to be Lincoln. That's going to be the Honda plant. It's Lincoln, Alabama. That's what that is. Okay. I think so. Let me double check. Yes. Yes, that is Lincoln. That's the Honda plant. And we're getting ready to fly over the Coosa River right here. There you go. Coosa River. Beautiful. Cool story for you guys. Really cool story. So y'all probably heard me mention that when I was a kid, back during my FS98 days, like 16, I think I was like 16 or 17. We had a family friend that lived down the road from us. He had a farm. He was a pilot for FedEx. He flew 727s. He actually started out flying with the Flying Tigers, for Flying Tigers cargo. And they were bought by FedEx, and so he started flying for FedEx. So he knew I was big into flight simming and stuff like that. And one morning he stopped by the house. It was on a Saturday morning, really early. There's a knock on the door, and he pulled up in front of the house, his old beat up farm truck, and he had like 2 or 3 brown paper sacks full of old jet charts, every kind of like approach plates, stuff for standard arrivals, instrument departures, all that stuff. He had everything. All this stuff was out of date and couldn't be used anymore. So he gave them to me. Like I said, they were at least 2 or 3 big paper sacks full, like the big grocery bags full of this stuff. So anyway, that's not the story. That's a little background. They lived not that far from us, but they weren't from that area, him and his wife. They were for, I think, over in Georgia, maybe. But he had been flying from for FedEx, and we asked him one day, well, how did y'all wind up where we lived out in the country? And he said, well, he flew regularly into Atlanta on one of his cargo routes, and he looked down at the ground and said, it looks like a nice little town down there and a nice farm area. I'd like to buy a house there. And later on, they wound up actually doing that. He bought a house there. So that's how the story went. But I thought it was pretty cool that he found where he wanted to live by just flying over it in an airliner. All right, looked like a little bit of lightning down below us. Don't see it anymore. Ah, shoot. It's going to be so... Well, this is going to be Norris Yard right here. That's going to be I-20. This is 459 coming around Birmingham. This is 59 up to Chattanooga. There's Birmingham Airport and downtown Birmingham right here. You can see off in the distance. And if we get around here a little further and the clouds don't block it out, I'll show you the rail yards that I worked out of when I worked for the railroad on the north side of Birmingham. All right, let's see if we can kind of see it peeking through the clouds just a tad there. There it is. That would be Boyle's Yard. That was a big rail yard for CSX in Birmingham. Like I said, I think it's closed now. That was the bowl and the departure yard were right here. And then, oops, didn't mean to do that. And then a little bit further south, like a mile or so, would be the receiving yard and the engine shop, locomotive shop, and all that. You can't quite make it out. Doggone it. That sucks. I really wanted to be able to show you guys that. Look at it this way. Yeah, there's the bowl, and the receiving yard and all that would have been down here, and then we would have headed south into downtown Birmingham around this curve right here, and we ran parallel to the Norfolk Southern through downtown Birmingham, and then we crossed over the NS right here at 13th Street and then went about our way. Yeah, you can kind of see that would be where the locomotive shop and all that stuff. I think they call it a South Yard. There's South Yard down there as well. That's where all that would be. And then right here, if you see that big rail yard, there is the BNSF's East Thomas yard in Birmingham as well. That was another one I worked in and out of almost as much as I did in Boyles, because we interchanged a lot of intermodal trains with BNSF here that went on to like Atlanta and Jacksonville. So a cool little side note there. All right, just had Spirit Airlines just crossed in front of us from Tampa to O'Hare. It's 34,000 feet, but I do not see them in the sim. Yeah, he literally just went across our nose. I don't see him. Got Endeavor over here off the right. He's passing through 10,000 feet on his arrival into Birmingham. Don't see him either. Like, usually you see lights or something. I don't see anything. He's really not that far out from us. At least would have thought I would have seen his contrail. All right, we're coming up on Chuk. And we'll have to start thinking about our arrival into Memphis. After Chuk, we head direct Wasser. That'll start our arrival, the standard arrival for the vans. We don't have any constraints for Wasser, but we do have to pass Erase at or above 24,000 feet, 290 knots. Wasser's going to be, our Erase is going to be 15 miles off of Wasser, so we'll have to start that descent prior to Wasser. All right, we're going to start our descent. We're going down to 28,000 feet right now. Let's see, Erase is at or above 240, 290 knots. After that, we got to hit Cram at or below flight level 230, 290 knots. Vans, we got to hit at or below 230 at 280 knots. Now, I'm letting the plane manage the descent, and she's going down. It's almost 4,000 feet. Yeah, 4,000. Give or take. I didn't know that managed mode would do that. That's one of the things that I'm really kind of iffy on, is like, would managed mode let you descend that quickly? This is 4,200 feet per minute right now. Or does the pilot just manually set the descent rate? You know, because I mean, we're basically dive bombing this damn thing at 4,000 feet per minute. That just seems like a lot to me. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do our airspeed here. Hit this at 290. There we go. All right, that's looking good. We are 28 off of Wasser. So we'll hit that just fine. Everything's looking good as far as our descent. The weather's really crappy though. That sucks. I flew this last night just to kind of test the airplane out. And some things a little nav map, and the weather was absolutely gorgeous. It was just a few scattered clouds, and today not so much. It's like overcast. Pretty much the way it's been in the southeast. So Meredith and I went on vacation back to Alabama back in July, and I swear it rained every day we were there. All right, we're getting ready to cross Wasser. Let's go ahead and take it down. We'll start her down to 240. Except I want to do the descent this time. We're going to do it at about 1,800 feet per minute. There we go. Let's see how that does. All right, so Erase 240 at 290 knots, 240 or above. Cram 230 or below 290. And our next big altitude drop will be MASH. It's just past Vans. We have to cross MASH between 14 and 16,000 feet. 280 knots. That's going to be 9 nautical miles off of Vans. About just a tad here. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right, there's Wasser. We're getting ready to cross. We got to hit Erase at 240. Cram at 230 or below 290 knots. Vans 230 or below at 280, and MASH at 14 to 16. We'll cross MASH at like 15,000. I'm thinking 15,280, right in the middle. Luckily, it looks like the weather's starting to clear up a tad going into Memphis. Let's see, arrival weather for Memphis is going to be 230 at 9 knots, 10 statute miles, visibility broken at 3,800 feet, broken at 25,000 feet. Altimeter 3009. Here's some thunder below us, so it must be thunderstorms down there. All right, you ready to fly over this little town here? It's gonna be called Baldwin, Mississippi. Never been to Baldwin before, actually. If it was clear weather, you'd be able to see Tupelo off this way. I think Tupelo's right back over here. Yeah, a little bit of that Microsoft lightning down there, unfortunately. They gotta ruin it. Their lightning goes crazy. They have lightning where you shouldn't have lightning. All right, let's hop back in, double check our descent here. We are 16 out of cram. We're level at 20,000 feet, 290 knots. That's all looking good. We'll hit Vans at 280 knots, and we'll probably do like 18,000 feet for Vans. We'll be on our descent to cross MASH at 15,000. All right, this little town over here off the left wing would be New Albany, Mississippi. And just getting ready to cross Cram, so let's see about, yep, there we go. All right, let's slow her down to 280. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. And we'll take her down to 15. Nice. All right, come on down. And what to see about setting our altimeter in a minute as well. What was our arrival for Memphis? What was that altimeter setting going to be? 3009. Okay. See about that in a second here. All right, next constraint. All right, we have to cross MASH at between 14 and 16,000 feet, 280 knots. Then we go direct Holly Springs VOR. You don't see a lot of VOR navigation anymore. Kind of a thing in the past. After that, we have to hit up LaRue between 10 and 12,000 feet, 250 knots. We'll do the bottom end on it. We'll hit 10K, 250. All right, there we go. Passing Hickory Flat. It's going to be I-22 between Birmingham and Memphis. Man, I've driven that several times. That is a lonely, lonely highway, especially in Alabama. It's like the Alabama side of I-22 is practically brand new. In fact, when we first started driving it, it wasn't even done, but they finally got it completed, and there's not much of anything on it, really. It's just like trees. All right, directly ahead of us there is going to be Holly Springs. Sounds like we might be leveling out. Yeah, we did make 15 by MASH. All right, sweet. I generally, you know, talking about the descent rates, and I've seen that discussion a lot on different forums like airliners.net and stuff like that. Oh, what is the descent rate? You know, I've always used 18. Like 1,800 feet per minute is a good one for me, just kind of like an average one. You know, climb a little bit, a little more, maybe between 18 and 22, somewhere in there. But, you know, it varies with aircraft a good bit. So, all right, we passed that. It's 15,000. So now we need to hit LaRue at 10K, 250 knots. Okay. Yeah, there's no constraints on Holly Springs, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and start our descent down to 10,000. There we go. We'll pull that, let her do her thing. We won't worry about the speed reduction yet until we get to LaRue. All right, just hit Holly Springs, making our turn towards LaRue. There's I-22 below us. Holly Springs, Mississippi. It's like the courthouse right in the middle there. That's cool if that is. I don't know anything about Holly Springs. I've been through there on the interstate, but that's it. Like I've never been in town proper. There's the airports. That is not on the map though. That is, oh yeah it is. Never mind. There it is. Marshall County Airport, M41 right there. Very nice. We're about 10 out of LaRue. Go ahead and pull our speed back. I should have done that a little earlier. Does. 250 knots, that's good. All right, LaRue, our constraint for LaRue once again is going to be between 12 and 10. Okay, so we're within that window. I'd prefer to hit it at 10. It's not that big of a deal, but we'll be all right. All right, so after LaRue, we got to hit up Fland. Fland at 9 to 10,000 or 9 to 11,000 feet. No speed restriction. We'll start slowing up for Fland a little bit because the next one after that is well, we got Tues, and then maybe after that, maybe you have to be 210 knots. All right, just crossed over LaRue, 10,000 feet. 250 knots. Let's go ahead and descend to, we'll pull our speed back some. Let's do 230 now. $230, and we're going down to 9,000. There we go. All right, sweet. All right, we're starting to get down to the meat and potatoes here with our arrival. We'll go to Tues, and we'll basically turn our downwind for our 18 left arrival. All right, there we are, level at 9,000 feet. That's on the bottom end of the constraint for flying Tues. We don't have one. Maybe we need to be at between 8 and 10,000 feet, 210 knots. So we'll hit it at 8,210. All right, we're past Fland. Let's start our descent down to 8,000. Get that going, and we'll have to start slowing up for maybe. All right, pull her back to 210. Let her start slowing up. And it's going direct Reese now. Why? Why would you do that? No. No, 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 no. Why would it take us direct like that? I don't understand. We want to go to maybe. There we go. Actually, Hadso. Let's do Hadso instead. Doggone it. This is what's so aggravating about this. It really just is. Hadso, Hadso, where are you? There you go. Hadso, yes, Hadso. Take us direct, Hadso. See, it's starting to turn us. We need to go direct, Hadso. There we go. We're at 210 knots. All right, let's go ahead and go flaps 1. Man, this thing's aggravating. It really just is. It's so damn aggravating. Why did it take us to Reese? Like, we were supposed to hit up maybe Hadso and Hexen. And it was going to have us bypass those last 2 waypoints and just go direct the final approach, the start of the ILS approach. I don't know. You know what? Let's go to heading mode. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Never mind. We'll do it on our own. We'll say we're taking vectors or something like that. All right, we're at 8,000 feet, 210 knots. We need to hit Hexen at, let's see, Hadso at 8 to 6. See, it's completely jacked my descent up because I was watching that. All right, let's go ahead. We'll let it manage it. It's going to dive bombing in there, but you know what? At this point, I don't even care. We need to hit Hexen at 3,000. Hexen's when we'll turn our base for 1-8 left. Yeah, nice little rainbow down there though. Cool. Go ahead and head down to 3 for Hexen. And let's pull up LS for our ILS. Got runway 18 left. IEXS. That's going to be correct. 111.15. Well, there's a little bit of Memphis down there. Hopefully we'll get through these clouds shortly and you'll be able to see more. Let's get our wing anti-ice going. Like I said, we shouldn't need that, but I'm going to do it just to be safe. Oh, double rainbow, look at there. Double rainbow. If you haven't seen that video, you need to check it out. It's hilarious. Hilarious. I won't say anything about it other than you need to see the double rainbow video. Put us a bit into an overspeed situation there, but alright. Alright, we're in the rain. And the lightning. And the thunder. And we're leveling out at 3,000 feet. Very nice. We'll see about making our turn now. We'll head 270. I love north-south runways. North, south, east, west. They're the best. There we go. All right, let's pull our speed back to 290. Or I mean 190. 190 on the speed, and we'll get another notch flaps. There we go. Nice. All right, landing lights are good to go. Seat belt. Let's go medium on auto brake. And spoilers are armed, so I think we're good with that. Pull up direct, and we'll go direct to Rice or Re-ice or whatever you want to call that for our arrival here in just a second. That ready to go, and we'll get ready to intercept the ILS. All right, let's do that. Go direct. And we're gonna pull speed back to 170. All right, get some more flaps. Nice. All right, that's good to go. If she's going, oh, she's not in managed. Doggone it, that's my bad. I was like, why are you not turning? Hopefully she won't fly through it too bad. Yeah, she did a little bit. That's all right. We'll catch up with it in a minute. Yep, there she goes. Back in the rain. No wonder they have a delay in Memphis. So it's not showing anything on the weather radar. It's being weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I just want to go direct to Rice. I don't need to like follow a flight path or any of that crap. I just like I need to go direct to Rice. Why are you doing it? Why are you busting my bees so bad? Seriously, what is... Okay. You know what? Let's we'll go direct Roni. We'll just do this ourselves because I don't know what the hell this FMS is doing. I really just, I don't have a clue. We intercept at Roni. To maybe 210, I think 210, right. I just want to try to intercept before the glide slope starts coming down. Can't really see much of anything out the window. The wonkiness in the FMS, like how it does some of the things it does, is really just what puts me off more than anything about this sim. It just does things that I don't understand, that like I have no clue as to why it's doing that. All right, let's go ahead. Glide slope's coming down. Let's hit approach. And localizer, okay, that's coming over. All right, so we're set to intercept all that. There you go, she's turning back on course. And hopefully we're going to be popping out of this sometime soon. All right, glide slopes one above. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. And go full flaps. And pull the speed back. Yeah, she pulled way back. There we go. All right. All right, we captured glide slope. We're on the localizer, so we're good with that. Field is not sight. Out there. It's out there somewhere, but okay, there's lead-in lights. 18 left, straight ahead. Center and then right. So we're good. We're through 2,500 feet. 2,500. TrackR is not working for me today. I loaded the sim up and realized it wasn't working, and I didn't want to restart the sim, so we're doing it without TrackR. Coming into some clear weather here. Looks like we got a little bit of rain over the airfield. Keep going with it. Configured. Everything looks good. Very nice. That doesn't look bad here. Like, it's really nice. It's like mostly behind us and over to the east and directly over the field. That would figure, right? All right, there's the outer marker. We're configured. Everything looks good. Wind's 211 at 12 knots. Not Terrible. Through 1,500 feet. Oh, we'll continue on. Neglected to set the decision height, but that'll be okay. Damn, it's like right on top of the airfield. Seriously. Like, why? Why do you do this to me? I'm a rookie A321 captain. I don't need this. We're gonna let her keep taking it down a little bit here. We can't do the Cat 3. I see the lead-in lights, but I can't really tell much more other than that. Like, it's really bad right on top of the field. There we go. All right, I see center. As soon as we get left, we'll damn it. Into the rain.
500.
Come on. All right, there we go. I got it. I got it. You off.
400.
There we go. Now we see it. We're good. We're golden. I don't goof this up. The landing gods need to shine kindly upon me. A little bit high.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
I noticed she wants to balloon.
Retard. 5.
There we go. Oh, come on. The wind. There we go. Well, let's go. Sweet. All right, we got it. We made it. Wasn't pretty. I really need to. I need to change up my reverser setup because what happens is I have to look over to the left to do the reversers, and when I start drifting all over the damn runway, like it's not the greatest setup in the world. I need to fix that. I could probably put them on my joystick. All right, we'll hold short of center here for a second. Set parking brake. We'll do it. Zone. Kinda. All right, flaps up. Spoilers in. Landing lights off. Taxi, we'll leave strobe zone for now since we're crossing inactive. I think we're good with all that. We'll get that off as well. All right, let's knock the brakes off. We'll cross the departure runway here. Doesn't look like anything's going on there. So yeah, not a bad airplane. It seems like she has a tendency to want to balloon like right before you touch down. Now that could very well be me because I definitely haven't flown a lot of airliners in a long time, so see. Next video, we'll see about taking the A321 down to Mexico. Oh, she's sliding like crazy. Look at that. She's sliding. We'll take her down to Mexico. I want to shoot that approach into Mexico again for the 5 right through the mountains. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm thinking next video we'll fly from like Monterey down to Mexico City. Should be like an hour flight. All right, there we go. Welcome to Memphis, guys. We're here. We made it in one piece in the A321. You know, all in all, it's not a bad plane. I like it. You know, it's hard to like differentiate what stuff is bugs due to Microsoft and what might be a bug with the plane. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. All right, let's get the engines off. APU is up and running. We're under self-power. Of course, we're going to have our weird log here that no longer works for me anymore for whatever reason. All right, taxi light off. Beacon's going to be off. Engines are shut down. Let's get that. Everyone can get up and party now. We'll cut the seatbelt signs off. Smoke them if you got them. Wing anti-ice, definitely don't need that on. Don't need our probe heated anymore. I think we're good. All right, that's going to do it for this flight, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the A321. Let me know what you think in the comments about it. Like I said, we'll take the A321 down to Mexico City, and maybe we'll see about doing something in the A330 as well. I'll see about grabbing it, and maybe we can fly it somewhere. Also got live streams coming up soon in the next week or so. We'll make an announcement, let everyone know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in there next time. Peace.